In this lecture, we will continue with the dispersion of the light through a prism. It has been known for a long time that when a narrow beam of sunlight called white light is incident on a glass prism, the emergent light is seen to be consisting of several colors. These colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And it has been seen that the violet color deviates most. It bends more than the red color. Red color bends least and the violet color bends maximum. This phenomena of splitting of the white light into the 7 colors is called dispersion. And this band of the color, these 7 colors are called spectrum, which are arranged as violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Now the dispersion of the white light through the prism. It is a red color, it is the angle of deviation for the red color, and we have seen that it is the least. It is the angle of deviation for the violet color, this one, and we have seen that the deviation for the violet color is greater than the deviation for the red color. The reason is that you know that the refractive index is equal to sin I upon sin R. In the case of violet color, it is the angle of refraction for the violet color. For the red color, it is the angle of refraction for the red color. Angle of incidence is same for all colors. But angle of refraction, this angle is the angle of refraction for the red color and this one is for the violet color. Naturally, the angle of refraction for the red color is greater than the angle of refraction for the violet color. So, the refractive index for the violet color is greater than the refractive index for the red color. And angle of deviation depends on the refractive index, so the violet color bends the maximum and the red color deviates least. Dispersion can also be explained on the basis of Cauchy's relation. According to the Cauchy's relation, refractive indices is equal to A plus B upon lambda square plus and so on. It means the refractive indices is inversely proportional to wavelength. Larger the wavelength, smaller is the refractive index, and using the relation, it is clear that the deviation is maximum in violet color and is minimum in red color. So the colors get separated with different angle of deviation. Now the angular dispersion. Angular dispersion is the difference in the angle of deviation of the extreme colors. Angular dispersion is delta V minus delta R is an angular dispersion. Now, as you know, delta V is equal to mu minus 1 into A, mu V minus 1 into A, and delta R equals to mu R minus 1 into A. Delta V minus delta R can be written as mu V minus 1 into A minus mu R minus 1 into A. 1 cancel out and the result is mu V minus mu R into A is the angular dispersion. From this formula, it is clear that the angular dispersion depends on the nature of the material of the prism and on the angle of prism. Then the dispersive power. The dispersive power is defined as the ratio of the angular dispersion to the mean deviation. As the angular deviation is delta V minus delta R, so is the dispersive power. Minimum deviation or the mean deviation is the given in this way. So the dispersive power in place of delta V minus delta R as already shown, mu V minus mu R into A upon. Sometimes we take the yellow color as a mean color. So for the yellow color it is mu Y minus 1 into A. So the expression for the dispersive power is mu V minus mu R upon mu Y minus 1. Now from this it is clear that the dispersive power depends only on the nature of the material of the prism and is independent of the angle of prism. Now the next topic is the simple microscope. All of you are familiar with the simple microscope and you have seen it so many times. Simple microscope is a name given to a convex lens. In the case of convex lens, when the object is placed between the pole and the focus, then the image is magnified, virtual and erect. The palmists use the convex lens as a magnifying glass. So it is also known as simple microscope. Magnifying power of the simple microscope is V upon U. It is already proved in the lens formula. Now, this magnifying power can be written in this way also. Now, let us see how. You know the lens formula 1 upon V minus 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon F. So, 1 upon U is equal to 1 upon V minus 1 upon F. Multiply this equation by V, so it is V upon U, V upon V minus V upon F. V cancel out, so this will be the relation. V upon U is equal to 1 minus V upon F. When the object is placed at the least distance of the distinct vision, here D is the least distance of the distinct vision as it is on the left hand side. Image is virtual, it is on the left hand side, so we use a here minus sign and this will be the final relation. So the magnifying power of a simple microscope is 1 plus D upon F. Thank you.